What's up guys? Welcome back to the episode of Chemical Guys Detail Garage. Today, in this video, we'll be focusing on wheels, tires, and undercarriage. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, give this video a big thumbs up because don't forget, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have brand new detailing content just for you guys. So like this, you guys know how to clean everything around your entire vehicle 365 days a year. Anyways guys, let's get right into it. As you guys can see, we have this filthy truck. This filthy truck is a work truck, and unfortunately, all it does is work and it never gets washed. But as you guys can see, this filthy, dirty undercarriage is actually deceiving the look of this vehicle. Even though it's a work truck, we're gonna do our best to bring it back to how it once was once it left that dealership. So now we're gonna start off by cleaning off the undercarriage, but if I actually grab my finger and I just rub a little bit off, you guys can see how much dirt, grime, and debris has been caked on this Ford truck. So how do you actually clean it? It's very simple, and we're gonna be showing you guys in this video how to properly clean it, because keep this in mind. If you drive a work truck, you drive a lifted truck, or any truck that shows off the undercarriage, even an SUV, all of this is just deceiving the look of the vehicle, especially when you're rolling down the highway. I know there's always going to be lowered cars out there, but you always need to maintain your undercarriage clean. So like this, your plastic won't deteriorate over time, or the buildup of the grime debris won't sit on the chassis. So always be sure to either take off your wheel, clean off the undercarriage, but in this occasion, we have a perfect view of the undercarriage. So this is why I'll be showing you guys how to fast and easy clean your undercarriage. So I'll get my Torx Snubby that's attached to my pressure washer, and all I'm going to do is just rinse it off just to knock off any loose grime and debris. After I rinse it off, you guys can still see that there's dirt, grime, debris still sitting on it. So if I grab my finger, you guys can see they're still stuck on grime because this grime has been sitting on there for years. And right here, I have my wash bucket that already has some type of brushes that I'll be using around my wheels as well as my undercarriage. But in this occasion, before anything, we always need to insert a dirt trap. If you're not familiar with a dirt trap, it filters while you wash, because all of this dirt, grime, and debris is going to come off of your undercarriage and come back into your wash bucket. So whenever you use a dirt trap, always insert at a 90-degree angle and push at the bottom. So like this, you get an even seal and it won't rise back up whenever you're using it. So I have my red rocket. My red rocket's going to be used on my wheels. And then in this occasion, to clean off my undercarriage, I'm actually going to be using orange degreaser. So orange degreaser is actually going to take care of everything around the truck. It's going to take care of the undercarriage grime, the tires, and as well as the wheels. That is right. So we're going to be showing you guys how to properly use orange degreaser. So orange degreaser can be diluted in many different types of parts. So just in case you have super dirty trucks, you have super dirty wheels, super dirty undercarriage, you have whoever knows what you're cleaning, orange degreaser is always going to be a must-have in your Chemical Guys arsenal. So I just removed the sprayer. I'll add 2 ounces of orange degreaser into my wash bucket, just like I add lubrication. I'll activate the suds with my Torx Snubby. And then after I get suds, now it's just simply time to spray down the undercarriage, and then I'll get my Wheelworks brush to scrub it down. So I'll put on spray. I'll be very generous. I'll spray it all over, and I'm actually going to let the citrus-based formula actually sit on it. So now I'll put my orange degreaser back into my freeloader. I'll grab my Wheelworks brush, which is going to be medium. It's not too stiff, it's not too soft, so it's going to be perfect for me to actually scrub all the dirt, grime, and debris off of this undercarriage. Now I'll go to the area, and all I'm gonna do is just scrub it out. By scrubbing this undercarriage, I am ensuring I am removing all the dirt, grime, debris away from this undercarriage. So whenever I come back to apply a dressing like bare bones, it's actually going to adhere to the plastic and it's not going to wear off over time. So I'll get a little bit more suds and I'll just start scrubbing back and forth. And these nylon bristles that the Wheelworks brush has are super soft and it won't damage any undercarriage. So now you guys might ask me, how do you actually clean carpet undercarriage? And it's very simple. You'll take it a different approach. You'll be using Nonsense Super Cleaner, that'll be right here on the screen, and you'll be using a nifty brush and water. Just simply spray it on there, scrub it out. You guys want to see a video on how to clean carpet fender liners? Let us know in the comments down below, and we'll be sure to show you guys how to actually clean them. So I'll get a little bit more suds and just scrub it out. Make sure I get everything off of this undercarriage. And once you get everything off, I'll actually just rinse off the citrus-based formula. And by rinsing it off, now you guys can see that this undercarriage is actually clean and is no longer dirty. So I grab my finger, nothing comes off, my finger's now clean. So we'll let that dry because we're still gonna be dealing with tires and wheels. And then once everything is dry, we'll move on to bare bones undercarriage dressing. So now it's time to move on to the tires. All I'll just do is just get my Torx Snubby, rinse down the tire and the face of the wheel just to knock off any loose grime debris. And as you guys can see, even by spraying down water onto this wheel and tire, the dirt, grime, debris is very stubborn on there. So we need something that will actually help us clean it. So in this occasion, we have the wheelie brush. The wheelie brush is going to help me clean the face of the wheel. Like the Red Rocket, like I mentioned, is going to help me clean the barrel. And the Big Blue Stiffy is going to help me clean the tire. So let's just reactivate our suds. And then now we'll get our orange degreaser and we'll spray down the tire and the face of the wheel. And by doing this method, it's going to help me remove all the dirt, grime, debris of the buildup of the years that this truck has been sitting through. And it's going to help me push them all off, and then it's going to unveil a true clean wheel. So I'll get my Red Rocket, I'll go inside here, and I'll just start scrubbing it out. And you guys can see how dirty the Red Rocket actually gets. That is just all dirt, grime, debris that has been sitting. So this is how dirty the brush is now compared to how it started. Once you get a couple clean, you come back in here and you do the whole entire wheel. So like this, you get a true clean on your wheel and it's no longer dirty or neglected. So now that we finished cleaning the barrel of the wheel, now it's time to move back onto the face of the wheel. I'm just gonna respray my orange degreaser just to ensure I get a true clean and let the citrus-based formula actually get all the dirt, grime, debris away from the face of the wheel. So I'll get my wheelie brush now. My wheelie brush is going to help me remove the years of the buildup of the dirt and grime and brake dust that this truck actually has. So I'll just scrub it out. And the wheelie wheel brush can be used on many different types of wheels, such as anodized, aluminum, chrome. Any type of wheel you have, the wheelie wheel brush works amazing on. So I'll just scrub it out, get a true clean. And now for the intricate details, I will get my Boris Hair detailing brush. My Boris Hair detailing brush is going to allow me to get inside these cracks and crevices to ensure I get everything away from this face of the wheel. Because like I told you guys, this truck hardly gets clean. It always gets driven, it's always on construction sites. So by doing this and restoring this truck, we're actually going to see a big, huge difference. Make sure you get the lug nuts, remove all the dirt. So like this, I make sure I get everything away from the wheel. But there's always going to be some stuck on stubborn brake dust and grime that unfortunately has pitted the wheel and it won't come out. But I will take any before and after on this truck any day, because like I told you guys, this truck only gets driven to work, comes back from construction sites and gets dirty all the time. So by getting this truck clean is going to be a big wow factor even for myself. So now that we clean the face of the wheel and the lug nuts and the intricate details, it is just time to clean the tire. So by scrubbing it out with the Big Blue Stiffy, I am making sure I remove all the dirt, grime, debris away from this tire, and it's actually going to let my new dressing adhere properly to the rubber and it won't fail over time. So I'll just scrub it out. And now by scrubbing it out, I'll just rinse down the face of the wheel. One last time the undercarriage, just in case if I got orange degreaser up there, and then the face of the wheel. And then once I'm done, I'll dry it up and then we'll get back to restoring the undercarriage with the bare bones undercarriage dressing. Let's get started. All right guys, so now we just finished drying up the tire and the undercarriage. Now it's just time to protect them. It's very simple how to protect them. So to start off with the undercarriage, we're gonna get our Bare Bones undercarriage protectant dressing. This dressing is an oil-based dressing that is dry to a touch. So as soon as you apply it, it's going to completely dry. It's also going to protect your undercarriage from turning like this over years, over the time. So how do you actually use it? You could either spray directly on it, or you could actually get a microfiber applicator. In this occasion, I'm gonna get a microfiber applicator just to apply it, get an even spread. And keep this in mind, this is an oil-based dressing, so just in case the truck goes over puddles, mud, it won't wear off over time. It's actually a very durable dressing. So I'll just open up the sprayer top to spray, and then I will spray some onto my microfiber applicator to get some Bare Bones on it. And then I'll just go here and just rub it on. And you guys can see how fast and easy Bare Bones actually starts to restore your undercarriage. So if you do have a lifted truck, I'll show you guys an easier way and faster way how to actually use it. So if you get your Bare Bones dressing, you go to the area, lightly mist it, get your microfiber applicator, and just go and just rub it into the undercarriage like this. It's a lot easier to get into the suspension work, a lot easier to get into the chassis. But if you want to be nitty gritty about how to actually apply it, just use a microfiber applicator, spray it directly onto the applicator, then apply it the other way. But if you have very intricate areas you want to cover, just get your bare bones dressing, spray directly onto it, and like this, you restore it fast and easy. So now I'll just work it into the area, and you guys can see the big before and after. The undercarriage is now protected. It is no longer dull. It is no longer neglected. So now we're gonna be moving on to the tires. How are we actually gonna be protecting the tires? Natural Shine is a water-based dressing that can be used on vinyl, rubber, and plastic on the interior and exterior surfaces. In this occasion, I want this tire to just look natural, so that's how I went with Natural Shine. So before using it, just shake up the product. I'll apply two lines of Natural Shine onto my applicator. I'll just go to the area and I'll just rub it in. And you guys can see the big before and after immediately. This side is now protected compared to that side, it is neglected. So just rub it into the tire. Make sure you get into the nooks and crannies and make sure you rub it in firmly to work the product into the tire. So there's different ways you could apply it. One, you could apply one application that's gonna give you a very natural shine. What I like to do as a pro tip is I like to apply 2 coats. So like this, I ensure I get the proper bond, and then I'll just get a microfiber towel and just buff off the residue. That is just all the dressing that the tire unfortunately can't take anymore. Just buff it off and you'll get an amazing shine. So let me just apply 2 coats onto this tire, and I'll show you guys the finished result. One application, 2 application. All right, guys, check out this big before and after. I mean, the tire is clean, the tire is dressed, the undercarriage is protected, the wheel is now fine and clean, but I still have a lot to do. I still have 3 other wheels to do and the rest of this undercarriage. In the meantime, right now, you can hop onto the website right now, ChemoGuys.com, and pick up any of these products I used today in this video, whether it's wheel cleaning, orange degreaser, Natural Shine applicators. You can find that on ChemoGuys.com or stop by your local detail garage. I recommend you do so. It's a car enthusiast paradise. We have over 85 detail garage locations across the globe, including Canada and the UK. As always, I'm Henry, and thank you for sharing your passion for shine with Chemical Guys.